Oh, good. So
Whoops. Sorry,
no,
everybody that's watching the recording. I totally forgot, but here we go.
so luckily nobody saw my mess that's still in my room from convention. Um, Takeaways. I would say the customer service versus customer experience.
Ooh,
Um,
yeah.
because I'm able to use that in both businesses, with Plexus and with doing insurance. So that, and then when the football player, I cannot think of his name
Yeah,
right now.
John.
Yeah, when he said that you need to look yourself in the mirror and speak to yourself instead of listening to yourself. Um, we've preached on that. I don't know how many times it church in the last month. So I think that was pretty fitting. Um, and then to go to church yesterday and our message was pray for big things or believing God for big things. And how, in line that is with everything that just came out of the convention. And Megan and I were talking about that too. Um, and just how good that was. But as far as, I mean, I kind of talked to you a little bit about it on Marco, but um, I mean, I would like to. What's today? 23rd. I would like to be gold before I go to Ireland. So for sure by the end of August, but preferably next month, mid month. This time, like 1 month post convention would be great. Got to get senior silver first, but
Uh-huh.
um, that's my goal, and to be able to then use the money to be able to take my kid on trips and do experiences and stuff so that she can experience what I experienced as a kid. So,
Yeah. Well, and that's going to be the cool part is like anything that you earn with Plexus trip wise, you get a guest. So she'll be able
mhm,
to come or whoever you want, but she'll be able to
right.
come on a lot of those. And that will be a wonderful experience. But I feel like if God was looking down, he's like, you're selling yourself short. You're saying August when what if it's July or what if it's this month? So April, no, not April, Carrie was like, I'm going to message 10 people a day until I have my icon. And she's going to ask about product testers. And then she's going to put them in a group when she gets their 10 and do prizes for their before and afters and all the things. And I'm just like, if everybody knew that tomorrow they would not be getting paid, or if they knew their life would be transformed tomorrow, how hard would we work today? And you're
Right.
so right with, and that's for all of us. You're so right with John Dorsey. We spoke on that before you popped on. Was we have to stop listening to ourselves and start talking to ourselves so that
Hmm.
we can actually talk ourselves out of what we're thinking
Hmm.
because most of the time what we're thinking is negative or like I can't do that, there's no possible way or whatever. And that's why the message that we had at church was so powerful because God's like, do you not believe me that I can do big things for you? Like that
And it's the
just
last
was,
2 weeks messages.
oh, see, I missed last time.
You need to watch it.
I
Like
will.
pre convention and then post convention messages both tied in so well together. And this Sunday, he was not supposed to preach on that. Like he wasn't, he was still supposed to be in the heart of a giant killer. And he felt so strongly that he was supposed to preach on what he preached on. And we have so many people that are James River people from, in this group.
Yeah.
Um, and so to have that, and then, and while I was praying, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm on a tangent now. Sorry.
No, go.
I did discipleship team on Sunday and I haven't done it in a while just for reasons.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, and I was sitting there and I was praying over a girl, and it was me and Ashley Collins that were praying over a girl. And afterwards we went up to her feet and Ashley walked up to me and she goes, dude, I felt the Holy Spirit so strong during your prayer. I'm like, listen, that's 3 times. And she's like, no, you're supposed to do this. Like, this is where you're supposed to be, is in that realm. And that's, 3 times in the last week.
Hmm.
That has just kind of been solidified. So,
Hmm.
sorry, that was a
See?
completely different
Now
subject.
we just have to believe that God can do big things. And I think that we all, everybody on this call and listening, we cower ourselves to smaller things because we
Yeah.
don't feel like it's capable to have that happening. And so if we truly believe that, then we're already doubting what God can do. And I'm just like, the fact that it almost hurt my soul when I realized I was doubting God on what he could do. Um, I never want to doubt again on the capacity that he could do for my business and for all of our businesses. And so again, it's like, okay, we have 30 minutes. What can we do in this 30 minutes that if we knew it would move our business in the way that we want it to, we have to rise up and be the leader that he's calling us into and not cower to be like, well, I'll pray that it'll happen, or I pray that as long as I can get it by this date. And I'm like, well, it's again, like the sermon, God's like, okay, well, I'll give a little dust for you, but if you don't believe that I can do big things, then why would I try to answer it now? So, mm. Okay. So what I love about convention is that we normally walk away with one or two things, even though there was like 5 billion things, right? But the one or two things are the things that we know we need to move the needle in. And mine was customer service. I really want to get better at that as well. Handwritten cards, which I do, but I still want to keep doing handwritten cards. I want to get like better at maybe text messaging to my newer people that when they get their first subscription, they're about to process, like, hey, if you want to change anything, do it now. And things of that nature. Little tidbits. But right now, I love Carrie's idea, and I think all of us should do it. And I think we need to actually, no, we need to message people and say, hey, I just came back from convention. I know when I have something that I love and I want to share, I want every single person to know about it. And I'm looking for product testers right now that would be willing to share before and afters and get free shipping on me with a purchase of our brand new combo and be very real about your experience so that I can get testimonies from this. Would you be open to being that one for me? And then we just literally keep messaging people that message. Again, tweak it. I'm going to talk to Carrie differently than I'm going to talk to Kaya, but the message is going to be about the same. And so I'm going to go to the bathroom. Let's type up, get something ready, or voice message. Voice message is better because, again, like April said, I don't know why I feel so hung up. Well, it's probably because it doesn't feel like a message that you would say as an in-person person. So maybe it is that experience that you need to change of doing more voice messages instead of text messages. So let's do that. Let's send a few voice messages and we're going to get a few out, at least 10 of product testers that be willing to do before and afters with shipping on us. Obviously, it's Plexus, but they don't know it's on us. And you can throw a gift in with purchase too. You know, we've got that gift that comes, I think, with all of them, right? Do we have a gift? Okay. And just say with gift, you know, you also get a gift with purchase as well. Would you be my one? Would you be my one to do that I'm looking for? Deal? How's that feel, everybody? Okay. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and let's do it. 10 of them. Okay, I'm going to have y'all listen to one of mine. This is a girl from church that I thought was going to be able to come to convention. She was trying to find her way. So I'm going to have y'all hear my message to her because it's going to be different, but the same context. So, hey, hey, girl. Oh my gosh. So I know that you missed convention. I'm so sad, but either way, I know that God's going to have a plan for next time, possibly. But I want you to really, really hear more about our skin health system that we just launched. And I'm looking honestly for people that'd be willing to do some before and afters for me. I'll pop in free shipping and a gift with purchase. And wondered if you would possibly be one of those product testers for me. And if you need some more information, I'm happy to send a few videos to kind of explain more about it. But the before and afters that I saw at convention and the science behind it, I'm really pumped about how it just helps your skin microbiome because we are the microbiome company more than ever. And so I'd love for you to be one of those product testers. Would love to hear what your thoughts are. Something to that nature. Again, don't overthink it. You just got to do it. Once I get a few more, so what I'm doing is I'm going through anybody that's liked or commented on my stuff the last week. I'm guessing April has a good thing.
I just got a positive. I sent a message to one of my girls I used to work with at Dillon's. She just had her third baby. This is her rainbow baby because she had
Okay.
a miscarriage in between. But I sent her a message. I did the voice message thingy, and I just mentioned that I think she would be really good at this because she's very personable and people
Uh-huh.
are attracted to her. And just was like, hey, if this is something you would like more. And she was like, hey, sure, what's the dealio? So
See? But did that feel like a cold message?
no, I think talking helped. In fact, I sent like two more to people that I hadn't talked to at all about it, and then followed back up with some that had like reached out and then we'd kind of fallen off. So
See? Again, as long as you're just upfront and personable, and I try to make my voice clips short, not too long, but short, so that people can just
mhm.
get to the point, they can hear it. But it makes it sound like you're just right there in front of them, and that's the difference. So, way to go. If you need help, let me know. I can help. Let me see. Sad part is most of these people are Plexus people that like my stuff, so it's hilarious.
I have to scroll through all, I'm like going, that's plexus, that's plexus, that's plexus, that's plexus.
Yep, same.
Attention to my post or my
This
story,
girl isn't.
but the company I just launched a new skin health system. And the reason I thought about you is because of how personable you are and how good you are with people. And I think you would do excellent at this because you are just so approachable. Would that be something you'd be willing to listen to more of?
Perfect. Way to go. How do you feel? What are you going to say to her now?
Huh?
What are you going to say now?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like going, do I hmm,
Say, hey, the skin health
Skinny
system
wants
is
do
works
what?
with the skin health system works with the gut microbiome. I would love for you to be before and afters for me, but also to share with your friends and family, and help me get the word out so I have more people with before and afters. Would you be open to that? I'll throw in free shipping and a gift with purchase for each person.
Got it.
Do that. I'm going to send a voice message I'm going to have everybody listen to. Hey, sweet friend. Okay, so random, and I'm super glad that you guys are doing volleyball, but I just got back from our convention and I'm trying to find product testers, and I don't know if you're open to, anything skin health, but we launched a skin health system that really targets the gut microbiome because it lives on your skin. And people are seeing great results, but I want to get my people on it. The people that I know that I can get good before and afters, and I will throw in free shipping as well as a gift with purchase. And I wondered if by the off chance, even though it's super random, if you would possibly be one of those people. There you go. There's another one. All right, who's hit their 10? Get it, Carrie. Anything good back yet? Because
One lady messaged me back. She literally just got back from knee surgery. She said check back in with me but in a week. She said, but it sounds pretty good. So
there you go. So make sure you put a little calendar reminder.
I did. I put a note right beside her name. And then I have working on my list for tomorrow. So these were just 10 friends I went to school with that I kind of keep in contact with in some form. But they don't order. So that was today. So tomorrow I have my list of old work buddies. So
it's gonna be good.
And then I just spilt my restore all over me.
Oh no. Have you put anything in your stories today?
No.
Okay, that'll be your next thing.
Okay.
Okay, April.
What do I put in my stories?
Everything skin health. Maybe little clips of the dermatologist lady speaking or whatever you got. In our boards app, I put a lot of graphics in there too. If y'all have the boards app, I put a lot of them in there yesterday, and I'm going to put some more in there once we're done. But I would do all skin health, especially since you're talking about it. They can go to your stories and they can learn more.
Awesome. Okay.
And there's videos I think I just posted in our Powered by Faith team. And those are little clips from the Plexus Go app. So if anybody asks any questions, you can use one of those videos so they can learn more.
I've got 8 sent total. One is I sent up a Zoom call with my new girl for tomorrow before we have our team call. She's been on the product. She started with the triplex and trim.
Okay.
She mentioned she had some questions before convention. I said, I'll be at convention, but if you message me, I will get back to you as soon as I could. And she just kind of let me enjoy my time. So I said, hey, I'm back. Let me know what your schedule looks like and let's set up a quick Zoom call this week. So she gave me a couple of days and I messaged her back and we have it set up for tomorrow. So
perfect. Oh, that's gonna be good. Yay!
I'm like, it doesn't even have to be about the skin health. I just need to make sure she's going to be good with what she's on. And I can mention the other and, ask her and say, hey, even if you don't want to, do you have anybody else that I can reach out to? So
exactly. So good.
This is me getting out of my comfort bubble. Just so y'all know.
I'm proud of you. Proud of you. Okay.
Oh, and Tina Marie Price reached out to me after convention. She said, hey, I saw your picture with that gold sweatshirt because I got the gold Plexus sweatshirt that they have from the schools and stuff. She said, I didn't get one of those. Can you take a picture of the label for me?
Oh, I love Tina Marie. She's Jessica Heffley's assistant.
Yeah, because she sent me my hat that I won from that contest. And so she reached out to me. She said, I want to know what that was. Okay, how much did you pay for it and all this stuff? So I'm like, hey, somebody saw my post.
Yay! That's good.
I mean, it may have been somebody in Plexus, but it still sparked a conversation somehow. So.
Exactly. Well, I love those. And I was like, I missed out on the diamond one. I really want one of those and I might just have it made or something, but it's all good. Hello, Miss Erin. I like your sweater. That's what we were just talking about. I know. It's happening. It's happening.
I dressed for the job.
Yeah, you did. Heck yeah, you did. Okay, so what we're doing right now, because this is our new icon call, is question though, is I would love to know, does 6 work for you or is 7 p.m. better?
7 p.m. is better. 8 p.m. is great for me.
Oh.
But yeah, 7 p.m. is better than 6 for sure.
Okay. Because that's the other tweak that I was going to ask everybody to make, because with summer, I feel like 6 is kind of early, especially with the summer. And so I'm trying to shift it a little bit. So,
sure.
Okay. What we're doing right now is, okay, I have to do a side note. I'm squirreling right now. So my niece, which blocked me for several years because I was too Christian for her, And anyway, she asked me to be her friend again. She started attending church. She just asked me, she was atheist, just asked me when my next prayer retreat was. She texted me.
Oh.
Anyway, it's Tisha's daughter.
Oh, okay.
So be praying on that because that's amazing. Okay. So what we're doing right now is we are sending 10 messages for people to be open. And I think I sent one in our thread, kind of an idea of what it sounded like, but of like, hey, April, I just got back from convention. I'm super excited. Hey, out of curiosity, I would love to know. I'm looking for product testers to try our new skin health system. It works on the gut microbiome with the skin. And I'm really loving I would love to get some before and afters of people I know. Would you love to be one of those people? I'll even put in free shipping and a gift with purchase. Would you be one of them? And so we're sending 10 of those messages really quick. And then once you're done with that, we are putting our stories up with a lot of skin health stuff. And if not, a post or both. And then we'll go from there.
Okay, technically I did 10 because I sent the cart to my friend Alicia off the conversation at work. Plus I sent a cart to my friend who theoretically orders from somebody else. So,
Oh, well,
but I mean, overall, that was still 10 conversations. So
perfect. So
Do
then
we-
get into your stories if you haven't done that, or make a post about the skin health.
I know that I should.
Yeah, go for it.
I know I should know this, but I literally have been.
we got it.
Girl, I just got home and I still feel like I have no brain. So go for it.
Yeah, same. So, do we currently have free shipping automatically? Are we
Yep.
still? Okay, when does that end? I can
The
look.
end of the month.
Oh, it's through the end of the month?
Through the end of the month with the skin health system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If they order the
Yeah, they
skin
have to have the skin health system in their cart in order to get the free
Yeah.
shipping.
and it's automatic.
Yep. Look.
Okay. Let me see if I can.
No,
Okay.
it says free shipping and it's until June 30th.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So they have to have the skin health system, and it can just be like the basic one. It doesn't have to be the big one. It can.
Yeah, it can just be that one, which I found out. I'm trying to find out. I noticed that the Bright Eyes is not like I had somebody trying to put it into their subscription, and the Bright Eyes was separate. She actually had to purchase and put Bright Eyes in with the combo.
Yes.
So I was like, well, it could be that a lot of people might not want the Bright Eyes. So then they get it and they're like, what am I going to do with this? Because I don't want that. So I'm
I
trying to
think
find out
that
more on
big
that.
combo that a lot of us got was only offered to us at convention.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
So we could try it all, which makes sense because everybody's not going to want all things probably.
Yeah.
But with this message, we're going to try to get them on all things so we can really have a good in-depth of this was somebody as a customer. This was a before and after or whatever. So,
Okay.
but Carrie had a great idea and she's going to, once she gets her 10 for her icon and for the before and afters that are willing to do it, she's going to pop them into a group chat and she's going to do a giveaway for people to do before and afters and that stays the 60 days and gets them going, like just chatting with them and stuff. And I'm like, that's smart. So
That's good.
I love that idea. Oh. Do another one. We've got about 4 minutes left. Okay, 2 more minutes. We're going to do a few stories. Make sure you get some skin health ones in there and a post if you have not. Even if it's you, I don't know if y'all went into that skinny dippy room and all the other rooms. You can even, I only went in there because Julia like literally screamed at me. So I got in there for a few pictures and videos, but that if you did, and if not, still some of mine or still some of somebody's, that is maybe just a plain one, and use some of those because those could be a good picture. Go ahead, April.
I did my post last night. I was laying in bed, just, talk to it, just like I was talking to a friend, like, hey, so I just did my skincare system before I came to bed. And that tight feeling you usually get when you lay down? Not now. That's not what
Nice.
this does. And I just kept it just that simple.
Oh, I love it. So good. So I'll check and make sure everybody's good for 7. Okay. You guys, this is why you send messages. This girl just said, I used to love Plexus. I am game. This is why we send messages. And April, this girl, I think I've met her once at our school. So there was a cold message, if you want to call it, and I just sent it. And she said, sure, I used to love Plexus. I'm game. See, if you make it personal, people see you. They don't see a random text.
Well, and that's why I did the voice message to my friend Hope. So,
See? Okay. Way to go, people. I love this. I love our icon time because we're all going to be icon and beyond. But we have to believe it to our core that God's going to do crazy things. So if you have crazy goals, I want you to truly believe that He can provide them to you as long as you allow doubt to leave your body. Do not listen to doubt. Do not listen to anything that your mind is going to stop you from what you truly believe can happen. So it's going to happen. Okay, let's rock and roll. I will see you tomorrow for team call and then next week for icon again. Okay.
are we doing both
Yeah.
team calls tomorrow?
Tomorrow we will. We'll do a recap of convention. And what we're going to do is kind of alternate. I know a lot of y'all weren't here, so I guess recording this will be good. We're going to do team call, icon, team call, icon. And we're going to keep our team calls. And they're going to be 30-ish minutes, and then we'll pop on Carissa's. Because the whole majority said they don't want our team calls to go away. And I'm like, okay, good to know. So if 30 minutes still feels rushed and we're like, okay, wait, we need to go back to an hour, then we will. But we want to make sure that what we'll have is training and then icon, training and then icon. I'm going to bring on special guests. We're going to have training from other people. It's going to be good. So I'm working on all of that. Obviously, tomorrow is not going to start that. Tomorrow is going to be a recap of convention from everybody and what we're doing to make it happen. So it's going to be good. Okay. Good ask, April. All right. See you guys later.
Bye.